Hey everybody, Gutter here, and I'm here with another one of
The Cult of Koontz.
That's right, I'm here with another Cult of Koontz Reincarnation. So I decided, fuck it, I'm going to torture myself and go for another deep dive into another Ron Koontz movie. But this time, I am doing the modern Gunfighter, Ron's second movie. And it starts off with one of the most creative things I've ever seen Ron do in one of his movies. His opening title and credits is on paper, but that paper is on glass. So it actually kind of looks like the titles are up there like you would do nowadays. And then after the opening title, we get Ron walking through a cemetery to this music. So I thought, oh, is this a sequel to The Big Showdown? Because Ron's wearing that same fucking suit. And I was like, oh, is he at the cemetery visiting his wife or whatever? One, no, this is not a sequel, A Big Showdown, because he plays a different character. And why is he in the cemetery? I have no fucking idea. So now we get the opening credits, and of course, written, directed, and edited by Ron Gilbert Koontz. And cameraman Vernon Koontz. And now we get another piece of paper with the cast on it. So all in all, I like these opening credits more than I like Nick Millard's fucking opening credits. Hell, at least they're opening credits for this movie. Nick Millard just be using opening credits from other movies in his fucking movies. So now we cut to the villain of this movie, Carl Hain, and he's cutting down trees with a fucking chainsaw. I will have to say, what's pretty fucking nice about this movie is I don't need to do a pause timer. Well, I am not doing a pause timer because that was a horrible fucking idea last time. But we don't need a pause timer because I think it was Kevin that said Ron Koontz on film is the best Ron Koontz because he doesn't have time to fucking waste because, you know, he's actually shooting it on fucking film. Unlike now, whenever he can just shoot on fucking video or whatever the fuck he films on and just, you know, slap it in with all this old fucking shit. So anyway, I digress. So, Carl Hain is Carl Hain, whatever the fuck his name is, because of course it's a Ron Koontz movie, so they pronounce it differently almost every fucking time. But Carl Hain, he is cutting down these trees whenever Ron in a wig, and not, I know Ron's always in a wig, but he wasn't in a wig back then, but Ron in a wig comes up as a different character and starts giving Carl Hain shit because he's cutting down these trees on Earth 2 Ron's land.
Gave you permission to cut these trees.
Man, I've been using this land for years.
The same things that don't make it yours.
And of course, Carl Hain has to be a fucking dickhead about it.
I'm here to cut these trees, and I'm not leaving until the job is finished.
You wanna know how much of a dick Carl Hain is? Not only is he going to cut down the trees on his land that ain't even fucking his, he threatens Earth 2 Ron with this.
Here, I'll finish you too.
And Ron, Earth 2 Ron I should say, being a legal student that just graduated from law school, has some words to say about that.
I've got all the legal documents I need.
And then once again, Carl Hain threatens him, but this time he threatens to shoot him.
Here, less for you all your information. You better get out of here before I fill you full of lead.
And then Earth 2 Ron has a pretty great threat himself.
Dear me, if you get in my way, I'll use you as a mop to clean the courtroom floor.
Oh, I was wrong. Ron is not a graduate yet. He graduates next week.
I graduate from law school next week.
And then Carl Hain, he brings up the fact you might be a big man in court, but out here, you ain't shit, boy.
Won't be a big man in court, but out here you nothing.
And then pulls out a gun and then fucking shoots him. What is fucking great is the sound effect. It sounds like gunshots at like a county fair. You're just getting bing, pa-ting, bing, pa-ting. So Ron spills ketchup on his stomach and doubles over, and Carl Hain shoots him in the fucking head. It's pretty bizarre to see blood in a Ron Koontz movie. It's welcome. It's totally welcome. but it's a little bizarre. So then Calhoun starts walking away. You think, oh, he's going to try to run now, like, you know, a normal person would. But no, he doesn't fucking leave. He comes back with a gun and plants a gun on Earth Ron 2. Earth 2 Ron. And Calhoun ain't fucking done yet. He picks up the chainsaw and starts that fucking shit up. And then, in another scene that's kind of crazy for a Ron Koontz movie, Calhoun dismembers Ron. Earth 2 Ron. I do love how whenever he's like fucking cutting him in parties, just dragging the thing like vroom, vroom. And then we cut to Calhoun at his lawyer's office, and his lawyer is played by an extremely young Vernon Koontz, with the widest tie I've ever seen on a human being fucking ever. It's like one of those comedy plastic ties back in the fucking day. And then Calhoun is telling young lawyer Vernon about how he planted a gun and shit on Earth 2 Ron.
Put a gun in his hand to make it look like self-defense.
So young lawyer Vernon is talking about how this is like, you know, he's new in the business and that he hasn't had a case any more like high profile than this.
Now, I'm new in the business. I've never had anything above a traffic violation.
And then young lawyer Vernon, he explains to Calhoun what the punishment for this crime could be.
This is a capital offense. You could get the death penalty.
And then Vernon, he tells him, you know, maybe you should go to a lawyer that actually has some fucking experience.
It's my influence that maybe you should go to someone that's been in the business a little longer.
And Calhoun, of course, says, well, I'm broke, I'm just a poor old country boy, so I can't afford a lawyer, so it's either you or a state-appointed attorney, which we all know Ron Koontz thinks is an extremely bad fucking thing.
I can't afford no Perry Mason. I'm just a poor old country boy, and it's either take you or a state-appointed attorney.
And then just all of a sudden, Vernon is now an extremely crooked lawyer, and he's got friends in legal paperwork, blah, blah, fucking blah, that can take care of this and whatever else.
I got some friends who specialize in legal paperwork. If I could get together with them, we could make the deceased's land legally yours.
And then we would have a case.
But
dude, seriously, this fucking lawyer, this dick-headed lawyer, young Vernon, is telling Calhoun that we're basically gonna steal this guy's land after you fucking kill him and everything will be cool. Calhoun is a little skeptical.
All well and good, but what makes you think they want to do it and how much it's gonna cost us?
And then lawyer Vernon explains why these people will help do it for no money.
Well, hey, don't worry about the money. These guys are in trouble up to their ears, and with my help, I can get them off the hook. If they don't want to play ball, they can sit on the bench.
So now we cut to an exterior of a courthouse. Holy shit, Ron is fucking establishing shit. Holy fucking hell. And then we cut inside to Calhoun's trial. It's so fucking short and so jumbled that I'm just gonna play it. This is Calhoun's full entire trial. Yeah, that was it. That was it. So we cut to Calhoun talking to lawyer Vernon Williams again.
An excellent job of handling the case, especially swindling that poor sucker out of his land.
All of a day's work.
Well, you can do it again. We work together, we can control all the land in this area.
So as you just saw, now Calhoun and lawyer Vernon, they now have a partnership and they're just gonna start some evil shit together. So we cut to Lewis. He's hanging out at home, reading a magazine, when he gets a visit from one of his old college buddies, Drew.
Come in, Drew. How's it been going? It's been a long time since I saw you, man.
Yes, it's been quite a while.
Right. Hey, come on in and have a seat.
So they have a little small talk about putting on weight since college and football and whatnot.
Oh, man, look like you put on a little weight since the old college days. Hey, you remember when you was the fastest back on the team? I said, look at that Bruce go. Looks like you as trim as ever.
And then Drew asks Lewis about his family, and Lewis tells us.
And how's the family? Doing fine. Tina, she's in the second grade now. Kind of make me feel like a senior citizen.
And then Drew stops beating around the bush, and he just straight up tells Lewis why he's there.
Lewis, I don't want to take up too much of your time,
but I came by for a specific reason.
Oh, well, what's on your mind?
You know, Willoughby is a growing community, and it will receive its township shortly.
Like, that's a solid statement, man, but, like, how does it affect me?
I'm here to represent the citizens of the community. They want you to run for mayor.
And then Lewis appreciates how everybody feels about him in the community, but he's like, it's North Carolina, and I'm black. That might be a problem.
Bruce, you know, like, I'm glad that I'm kind of highly thought of in the community and all, but, you know, like, with me being black and all, you know, like, you know, that might work as an adversity, you know, and I tell you, man, I just need time to think about it.
And then Drew brings up the fact that color is not an issue, that it is a new day.
Color isn't the issue here. This is a new day.
A brand new song.
A brand new year.
And then Drew does the final push trying to get Lewis convinced to run.
I really hope you decide to run, man. I'll be assigned to the district, and it'll be really nice to know that someone in your standing will be representing us here.
And then, of course, Lewis says once again, Drew, dude, I have to fucking think about it.
Like I said, Bruce, I mean, like, I'll have to think about it.
And then we cut to this establishing shot of this random building with this great fucking music over top, because back in the day, Ron Koontz had great fucking music. So we are now inside this building where these two politicians are talking about this gun bill. Let's hear some of this.
About the gun control law, I think we could do things in a different way, get things done a little better. What about that? What do you think, sir?
And then we cut to Yellow Suit Guy. I think he's a senator or something. But he says all of his lines basically while reading off of the script, because he keeps looking down and reading blah, 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 looking up, looking down, blah, blah, blah. Let's check that out.
Congressman Penninger, it's good to see you from Montana. How's everything out there? I'm sure that we can deal with this fella. We'll certainly take it into consideration and see if we can't get our side of the bill worked out.
I'm sure we could deal with this fellow. And then the congressman, he wants the senator to use his influence, blah, blah, fucking blah.
I'd like you to use your influence, call in this young fella, this problem child, and see if we can get things straightened out.
And then in comes strutting Ron in his fucking white suit like he is the fucking man. And then, you know, the congressman, senator, the senator fucking welcomes him and, you know, tells him to sit down, all that shit.
Ah, come in, have a seat. Good to see you, Dave. How are you?
And then he introduces him to the congressman.
You remember our congressman here from Montana, Congressman Penninger?
So, Ron is a congressman as well, Congressman Dave Sloan, and the senator, still reading off of his fucking script, tells Congressman Dave Sloan, Congressman Ron Koontz, I like the ring of that, but tells Congressman Ron Koontz that, you know, they've been working on this bill and blah, blah, fucking blah.
Congressman Sloan, you know that we've been fighting this bill for weeks and months, and I think that it's about time that we rid ourselves of this filibuster and get on with the show.
And of course, the senator has to remind Congressman Ron Koontz that his political career is on the line.
You realize, of course, that your political career is on the line.
And with no facts whatsoever, just like most senators, fucking Senator fucking Yellow Jacket here, he decides to like throw out some stats and shit, how like 2/3 of the people that we talk to agree with us.
And 2/3 of our people that we hear from are on our side. And we just thought we'd have a little meeting here and get together and see what we can come up with.
So coming up here is a pretty great Ron with enthusiasm fucking scene, and those are pretty fucking rare. But remember how the senator told him to sit down, right? So Ron's sitting down, but we bloop cut to Ron here ripping off his glasses while standing up in front of paneling. So Congressman Ron Koontz is pretty fucking passionate about gun rights. You tell me!
Senator, you know as well as I do, if this bill is passed, it won't prevent the hardened criminal from getting illegal firearms, and where's this going to leave the common citizen with no means to protect his family? I mean, you tell me.
And then the film cuts and gets all bloop, the sound kind of disappears, and Ron keeps on fucking bitching.
You're wrong. I realize we have law enforcement, but the courts are turning these criminals loose. The capital punishment law is not even being enforced. That's why I stand firm behind my issue. And really, you're just wasting your time talking with me. I don't care to discuss it any further.
And then it cuts to the senator for a second, and then it automatically cuts straight from that to Ron sitting down. So, wait a minute. Ron was just standing the fuck up, bitching. Right, but now he's sitting down calm. And then it just fucking cuts. I did not edit this. It just straight cuts to Ron standing back up in front of that paneling, going off again. Here's some of this.
We've discussed this issue time and time again. I'm not only siding with the other party, I'm in the wrong party.
And then Senator Yellow Jacket fumbles some more lines about, like, I understand and you're in the beef and potato country.
I sympathize with your plight, especially yours. You're in the beef and potato country, and he's in the lumber country.
And then Senator Yellow Jacket just fucking ends the scene by saying, we'll just have to fight harder next time.
I certainly appreciate you coming, and we won't stop here. We'll continue to fight our way.
So we cut from that to a news report where the anchor lady is dressed like she just got off her shit at the fucking Waffle Hut.
Willamette officially received its township today. Lewis Hargrave was elected mayor of the newly formed town. Here are some scenes of the celebration parade.
And then we get those scenes of the parade that the news waitress told us about. So yeah, we're all just sitting here watching a parade from North Carolina in the 70s. Fuck it, why not? We've all hung out and watched weirder shit. I can guarantee that one. Especially our Discord people. So I have a question. Jason, if you're watching this, does Ron Koontz constitute Brown Star episodes? So since the parade clips are over, the news waitress gives us about the problem child of Washington, Congressman Ron Koontz, Dave Sloan.
In other news, Dave Sloan, better known as the problem child of Washington, was relieved from his office for an outburst in conference.
Wait a minute, an outburst in Congress, was that supposed to be what that fucking meeting was? Was that supposed to be Congress? Really? Or did we just not see the outburst in Congress? But whatever, back to the news waitress.
More information will be presented on the 11 o'clock report. Now to the weather.
And we never see that weather at all. Why would you even bring it up? It doesn't matter. We're early in this, and I'm already losing my fucking mind. And I'm already seeing into the future that this is probably going to be as long, or if not longer, than the fucking last one, the crime bag one. So anyway, maybe we should go and have a little intermission for a second. Yeah, let's do that. Welcome back from intermission. I hope you are doing well. I am doing well, so let's dive back into the world of Koontz. So it cuts to Ron, holy fucking shit, kissing a real-life fucking woman. And they're talking about his outburst and whatnot and getting kicked out of office.
Dave, it's not the end of the world.
There was no excuse for my outburst. That cognitive penalty has been on my back day after day for the last 2 months. In the front, he put on in front of Senator Jordan. I just explosive.
Dude, the sound in this movie's pretty fucking rough. Because, I mean, I cranked it the fuck up, and it's so quiet, and you can even hear, like, the noise of the fucking the camera over top of the fucking dialogue. The noise of the camera is louder than the fucking dialogue. Fuck. And then they start kissing again.
You can always go back to your room, say business.
And then we cut to Cal Hain looking evil as fuck, making a plan with Vernon. Well, you know what? Vernon is making a plan. Here, let's hear it.
Mr. Culhane, we want to control everything in the farm area within the next month. And we're concerned about the land, not the property on it. Now put your big man on this, run them out, force or fear, burn them out if necessary. I'll give you the legal backing in court.
So Vernon, that piece of shit fucking lawyer, wants Cal Hain to get his gang to force people off of their fucking land or burn them out or fucking beat them out or fucking kill them to get the fucking land, and Vernon will cover him in court. I thought Vernon had no experience. How would he even know he'd be able to handle these fucking cases? But whatever, moving on. So we cut to Cal Hain arriving at this house and shooting up in the air, and we still get the same fucking sound effects of the state fair. Ba-ting, ba-ting, ba-ting. And that brings out Earth 3 Ron fucking Koontz. Man, I did not remember that Ron did this many characters back in the day. I thought that was more of a semi-recent thing. No, it's almost been this from the beginning. So Cal Hain talks to him, threatens him a little bit. Here's this.
All right, Brown, I gave you a week to get out. You didn't leave. Now, you going now, or do I take you?
And then Earth 3 Ron says this.
Be over my dead body.
Not over my dead body. And then Cal Hain makes him a dead body.
Have it your own way.
But we don't fucking see it. It happens off screen. It cuts away, which is pretty fucking sad, because I quite enjoyed Earth 2 Ron. Yeah, that would have been Earth 2 Ron getting shot with the ketchup on his stomach and the ketchup on his head. That was pretty enjoyable. So we just cut to video fucking gibberish, I guess, that is Cal Hain's fucking gang beating people up and burning down houses and what fucking not. But it is video gibberish. I guess it would be film gibberish. My fucking bad. Visual gibberish. Let's go with that. And I'm pretty sure these shots of, like, these houses burning are, like, real house fires that Ron just so happened to fucking catch that were happening in real life. And he just decided, I got it. Let's, use it. The video gibberish isn't over yet, but I have a fucking question. Here we cut to a line of emergency vehicles. That is obviously a parade, but I'm pretty fucking sure that these are supposed to be responding to the fires. So we cut to Cal Hain reading a paper or whatnot when this dude with a Cro-Magnon fucking forehead comes up and fucking just slaps the paper and be like, blah, 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 blah.
Listen here, I want you to keep them surveyed off my property. Is that understood?
And of course, Cal Hain, being Cal fucking Hain, he's like, you know what, I'll fill you full of lead, motherfucker.
Boy, you see that road, you better hit it before I fill you full of lead.
And then Cro-Magnon man, of course, he has to be a fucking idiot, because dudes are always fucking idiots. People are always fucking idiots, but mostly fucking dudes, right? Somebody threatens to fill you full of lead, right? And you know this motherfucker was killing Earth 3, Earth 1 and Earth 3 fucking Ron, and burning places to the fucking ground, but you're gonna, call his fucking bluff? For fucking real, dude? For real, dudes are fucking idiots.
You don't scare me, you mark that down.
But of course he gets shot for his fucking idiocracy. And then we get a great little music sting. Dude, Kevin was 100% right if that was Kevin that said it. I'm pretty sure it was. But Ron Koontz on film is the best Ron Koontz. I mean, I love Prime Suspect. I love it. But there's just something about Ron on film that it just fits. It feels right. It feels so good. So blah blah fucking blah, we cut to the sheriff, right? And he's in a shirt that's so fucking tight he looks like a human fucking sausage, right? A very colorful human fucking sausage. But he's going to see Mayor Lewis about, like, you know, the Calhoun situation and all that fucking bullshit.
I've had enough. I'm quitting my job, man.
Holy shit, dude, he's going to quit his fucking job? For real, he's going to quit his fucking job over... I mean, it's a bad situation. It's a real bad situation. But Lewis just tells him to sit down and tries to talk him out of it.
Just calm down and have a seat there, and we'll talk this thing over a little bit.
But before Mayor Lewis can try to convince him, we have, of course, got to hear why Sheriff Sausage is so fucking, like, just sad and dejected and just so down on his life and his job. Well, because, I mean, he has the right to be.
I kind of feel like a puppet on the string. Every time I arrest one of Culhane's gang, the courts turn him loose. If I can't have the legal backing of the courts, man, I don't want the job.
Then Lewis finally does the knockout blow to get Sheriff Sausage to fucking stay. He basically says, hey, if you fucking quit, Calhoun's just gonna put somebody in your office and have control of the sheriff's office too.
If you quit now, he'll only put one of his men in your place as sheriff. You won't have any justice at all in this town.
And then Mayor Lewis reminds Sheriff Sausage about his family, and if he quits, then he'll be on the wrong side of the law, because Calhoun will be the law.
And just think about your family. At least now you're in a position that you can be on the side of the law. You gotta stay on with it.
And then Sheriff Sausage says, you know what, fuck it, I'll stay on, but I think we're fighting a losing fucking battle.
Lewis, I'll stay on, but I think we're fighting a losing battle.
So blah blah fucking blah. This scene we're about to talk about opens up with some visual gibberish. That is now my term for whenever it's just video gibberish here. And this dude, which I almost thought was Ron in a wig at first, wants to go see ex-Congressman Ron fucking Koontz.
To speak with Mr. Dave Sloan, please. It's very important.
So they have a meeting in Ron's wood paneling covered office. So the reason why dude's here to see ex-Congressman Ron Sloan is that he bought land off of ex-Congressman Ron Koontz, but Calhoun's like taking it and, you know, the whole Calhoun situation. He's basically there to talk to Ron about the Calhoun situation. Here, he'll give it to you in the shortest way he knows how.
It's a long story. I'll try to make it as short as possible. You know, the landowners are being driven from their homes by a greedy landowner by the name of Calhoun. Go on. Makes living conditions just as hard as possible to everybody, and many moved out. He buys up their land.
Wait a minute, dude. I thought you said you were going to make this fucking short. You're not, are you? It's still going.
He also owns his own finance company. He makes borrowing money easy, providing you put your land up for mortgage, but if they can't pay their bills on time, he takes their land.
And then Ron asks about law enforcement.
Isn't there any law enforcement? Yes, we've got law enforcement, but he always beats the case in court. He carries a lot of weight.
Wait, the law enforcement always beats the case in court? I think you mean Calhoun beats the case in court. But anyway, Ron has some more shit to fucking say. Here we go.
Getting back to your problem, how does this affect you?
He's having his fucking land stolen, Ron! Fuck, aren't you paying attention? So Jeffrey Dahmer Glasses here explains the situation more clearly to idiot ex-Congressman Dave Sloan.
Calhoun bought the place next to mine. He had the land resurveyed, cut off 50 feet of my property, which my well is on. Without that well, I just lose everything. Right now, I can't afford to put another one in.
And then, I can't just keep calling him this, but idiot ex-Congressman Dave Sloan confirms that the well is his.
Well is on your property.
He was fucking aware that the well was his. Fuck. And then fucking Jeffrey Dahmer Glasses here finally fucking gets to the fucking point and asks ex-Congressman Ron Koontz if he'll fucking go back with them and testify about the land and what fucking not.
I'm asking you if you'll go back with me and testify. Maybe if I have as much as one witness, maybe it'll help me to win a legal settlement.
And Ron agrees, very slowly and drawn out.
Mr. Leonard, I sold you the land, and I feel it's my responsibility to help you in any way that I can.
And then Ron lets us know of his plans very slowly and very drawn out. I'll be there next week.
I'll make reservations to be there in the middle of next week if possible.
And then the scene ends with Ron and Jeffrey Dahmer Glasses having an awkward handshake and a little bit of dialogue.
It's really been nice seeing you again, and I'll stand behind the work, and I'll do everything possible to get this situation straightened out.
So blah blah fucky blah. We cut to Ron explaining to his girlfriend or wife, whatever she is, explaining, that he has to go and do this to help Jeffrey Dahmer Glasses.
How would you feel if things were in reverse? What if Mr. Leonard sold us the property and made no effort whatsoever in order to stand good? What would you think of him?
And then, fucking hell. And then, goddamn, Ron's girlfriend has the most monotone, fucking not caring delivery ever here.
Dave, if you must go, you go. Be careful.
Well, if you must go, be careful. She doesn't want him to be careful. She doesn't give a fuck. So blah blah fucking blah. We cut from that to Ron flying a plane with the fucking jammin' music going. Let's get a little bit of that jammin' fucking music going. I just can't help myself. So he exits the plane, the music's still going, and he's walking to the terminal, or whatever the fuck that building is. I don't know shit about airports. So Jeffrey Dahmer Glasses meets fucking Ron at the airport, but instant fucking taneously says, I gotta go.
Dave, I'm glad to see you made it. How are you? Fine, thank you. Dave, I hate to rush off at this time, but I have an appointment with a friend of mine at the state capitol.
Dude, that was like that was like the Rube. That was like every time somebody would walk into Tommy's fucking apartment, somebody would be like, oh, hi, Tommy, and he'd be like, oh, blah, 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 and he'd be like, I gotta go. And then they'd just fucking go. And this scene's a whole bunch of kind of video gibberish, because it's hacked all kinds of to hell and back, man. The sound's fucked, and the video's fucked, and everything's fucked.
Bob Smith will be handling the case. He'll discuss this in more detail with you. Thanks. I appreciate it.
And then Jeffrey Dahmer Glasses tells Ron to be careful.
You be careful, but this is a very dangerous situation.
And Ron walks away to the good, the bad, and the ugly fucking music. That was only a little snippet. Trying not to get fucking copyright striked. So not only was Ron walking to the good, the bad, and the ugly music, he is now driving to the good, the bad, and the ugly fucking music. Because it can't be a Ron fucking Koontz movie without him driving at least once in it, except for like nowadays, because he might be a little bit too old to be driving. But that's just an assumption on my part. But what do I know? I'm a fucking dickhead. So Ron walks into this hotel, motel, bed and breakfast fucking thing, and then the scene starts out with visual fucking gibberish. Of fucking course it does.
Could I help you?
And then the scene goes on where he rents a fucking room and it's hacked all to fuck and back. But it's fucking enjoyable, so let's check it out.
Yes, I'm Dave Sloan. Are there any rooms available?
Yes, sir. How long do you plan to stay?
Indefinitely.
And then she gives him some personal advice.
Mr. Sloan, let me give you some personal advice. If you value your life, you get out of town.
I appreciate your advice, but I'll take my chance.
I do love how she says he must like to live dangerously.
You must like to live dangerously. Sign the register.
Wait a minute, the register's on her stereo stand? This is the worst hotel, motel, bed and breakfast, whatever the fuck it's supposed to be. But it doesn't matter because you never see him in a hotel room. You never see him anywhere like that. That scene of him getting the hotel room plays into nothing of the rest of the fucking episode. So anyway, why are we still talking about it? Moving on. So if we didn't get enough of it before, now we get more of Ron driving to Good, the Bad, and the Ugly fucking music. Na 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 na, well, well, wah. So then we cut to Mayor Lewis. He's drinking at Jeffrey Dahmer Glasses' bar, but Jeffrey Dahmer's glasses is where Jeffrey Dahmer's glasses is. But anyway, they're talking about the Calhoun situation.
I just thought I'd stop in more so than get the drink. I thought I'd stop in and give you a little advice. You might need to cut Carl Hain loose, but we're going to catch up with you. Mayor, enjoy your drink. I didn't warn you, but I will drink the drink and leave.
When in comes strutting, sharp-dressed man, ex-congressman Ron fucking Koontz. He just stands there until Mayor Lewis goes, "Oh, sir, you can have my seat. I'm leaving anyway."
Sir, you can have my seat. I was just leaving. The drink's pretty good, but the company's kind of questionable.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
I mean, that's pretty ballsy of fucking Mayor Lewis, man, to say that right in front of fucking Sea Captain and Tank Top. So Ron's about to sit down when Tank Top fucking steals his fucking seat. And then Ron, like a North Carolina Shakespeare, acts his fucking way through this scene.
You know, it's nice of this gentleman to offer me a seat. It's a pity this wise guy had to take it.
And then Sea Captain and Tank Top, which looks like a poor extra from Crocodile Dundee, just fucking stare at him. And Mayor Lewis is still just standing there as well. And then Jeffrey Dahmer Glasses just makes a face like somebody fucking farted. And then, oh my god, more great Ron whenever he thanks fucking Mayor Lewis for his seat, but then just starts going off Ron Koontz-like, and it is fucking great. I am just going to play it.
Sir, it's nice of you to offer me your seat. It's a pity this wise guy had to take it.
And Mayor Lewis is like, fuck this, I am out. So the Sea Captain does not appreciate Ron fucking talking.
That's my friend. If you got any business with him, I think you should take it up with me.
So Ron whoops the Sea Captain's ass. Well, he doesn't completely whoop the Sea Captain's ass, because the Sea Captain does get him down. But Ron fucking gets him down just fucking quicker than fucking greased fucking shit pigs. What? Huh. That's the thing now. And then Ron knocks out the Sea Captain and then runs straight over to the fucking Crocodile Dundee fucking extra and fucking just starts going off.
All off, punk. If you ever put a stunt like it on me again, I'm going to take this ball of tequila and I'm going to ram it down your throat.
Do you really think it was worth it? The stunt he pulled was just taking his seat, and you're threatening to shove a fucking bottle of tequila down his throat. Oh god, and this has to be one of the greatest fucking Ron mugging it for the fucking camera scenes ever. There's just this line, his delivery is fucking, oh, it's coming back. Chef's kiss, amazing. Mwah.
You don't believe me?
Wait, stop. I love that little lip thing. You don't believe me. Let's watch it again.
You don't believe me?
And again. And again. And again. Fucking amazing. But anyway, let's finish this off.
You don't believe me? Do you? Yeah, man.
And then Ron does the weird threaten thing like he did in the big fucking showdown where he fucking, here, I'll get my Dr. Pepper. And he's like, we'll shove this somewhere you don't like.
Now, if anybody thinks I'm bluffing, just get in my way.
Oh my god, this is fucking great, dude. Now, Ron is just sitting there kind of spinning around with his fucking shit, and he's just, being all Ron, and I'm badass, and it is fucking great. Oh fuck. And now down the stairs comes Cal Hain, and of course the good, the bad, and the ugly music's playing, but that doesn't fucking matter. You don't need to hear it. And then his fucking Cal Hain just squares off to the camera. It's fucking great. And then Ron, swinging that bottle around, has more fucking shit to fucking say. Once again, fucking great. Ron with enthusiasm is fucking great.
I'm talking to you, Curly!
Who the fuck are you calling Curly, goddammit? Your fucking hair is curly as fuck too. Oh, now he's ripping off fucking Cool Hand Luke. Great.
It looks like we have some failure to communicate. You're blocking the door!
And speaking of shoving bottles somewhere, Cal Hain says, well, he says this.
Boy, you had your fun. I'm going to take that bottle away from you. I'm going to shove it up your...
Aw, come on, you couldn't even have said ass. Come on, now. And I love just how Jeffrey Dahmer glasses and random fucking dudes just sitting there drinking, watching this all fucking go down. I mean, really, what would you fucking do? And it's just flashing to other random people in the bar, and there's a fucking young-ass fucking kid there. What the fuck? North Carolina, that's what the fuck. The 70s, that's what the fuck. And it flashes to more people, and then it flashes back to Ron, and he's fucking shaking his fucking goddamn bottle of Cal Hain. Oh, fun times, fun fucking times. And finally, Mayor Lewis and Sheriff Sausage come in bearing guns and end this shit.
All right, everybody out of the way.
Okay, let's not get any funny ideas, because I got all of you covered.
And the kid looks completely disinterested. Fuck, everybody looks disinterested. Except for Ron, he's still fucking swinging his bottle about. And Sheriff Sausage puts Ron under arrest.
Okay, mister, you're under arrest.
Ron ain't fucking happy with that.
Sheriff, guess what kind of town are you running? You let killers go free and arrest me for a simple thing like that.
And then he points out that he fucking whooped the sea captain's ass.
Don't make me have to ask you twice.
And then Mayor Lewis finally appeals to Ron's common sense and be like, yeah, for your own safety, maybe you should come with us.
Look, man, I mean, for your own safety, I guess you better listen to the sheriff. Let's get on out of here.
So we cut to Mayor Lewis, and he's trying to read the paper. His daughter comes in wanting to play trouble, and he's kind of a dick about it.
Come on, Daddy.
Look, sport, your daddy had a hard day, okay? And I don't feel like playing no trouble. Now, if you want to play trouble, you go and find your mom, and you and your mom play trouble, okay?
And dude, I do love how he just fucking said, go, if you want to play trouble, go ask mommy, then you'll play trouble. What happens if mommy was busy doing something? That's pretty assuming there, man. You just wanted her out of your fucking hair, but she goes off grumbling.
I didn't really know what they were doing.
And then mom comes in and we have an argument about, dude, you were a dickhead to your daughter, and he's like, man, just a whole bunch of man, back and forth.
All she wanted to do was just play. Don't you have time for your family anymore?
Well, yeah, I have time for my family, but I'm tired. Is there anything in the world wrong with a man being tired? I just don't feel like playing. And I don't feel like hearing your mouth today either.
Until she busts out, I know what happened today. There's another psycho in town. Don't bring him home.
No, that's not your problem. I heard what went on today. You got another maniac in town, but don't bring him home.
And then he's like, point taken, you're right.
Hey, okay, you win. But I'm still not quitting my job, there. I just can't quit my job.
Dude, nobody asked you to quit your fucking job.
You're right about that maniac coming into town. I said, but there's one thing, I saw some good in that man. I said, tomorrow, I'm going to have a talk to him. We got him in jail right now, but tomorrow I think I'm going to have a talk to him. It might relieve some of this pressure I got at home.
Wait a minute, did you just call him a maniac, but say you saw good in him? Whatever. So they must have released him, because it just cuts straight from that to Ron driving in his car listening to this music. It's not as good as the rest of the fucking music, I will say that, but here. So anyway, guess what? I am halfway through this fucking movie. So I say it's time for another intermission, so I'll be right back. After these messages, I'll be right back.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Oh god, Ron Koontz is making me lose my fucking mind again. Whoo! remember before the intermission, we had that scene where Mayor Lewis and his wife were talking about that maniac ex-congressman Ron fucking Koontz, right? Well, and not to invite him into the house, right? Well, guess what? He invites him into the fucking house.
Come in, Mr. Sloan. How you doing today?
And he basically warns him, hey, dude, you're in some fucking trouble. You need to get the fuck out of town.
You know, Wilbur's kind of a small town, and word get around pretty fast. In other words, I know why you're here. But I just want to give you a little bit of personal advice.
Yes, Mr. Mayor. What is that?
Well, quite bluntly, I feel for your safety. And I think you need to leave town.
And of course, Ron's stubborn as fuck and he ain't leaving.
I'm sorry. I came to solve this problem, and I'm not leaving until the job is finished.
And this seems like an interesting way to solve this problem. Mayor Lewis decides that, hey, if he won't leave town, let's just make him part of law enforcement. That sounds like a great fucking idea.
Quite obvious that you aren't going to be leaving town now, so in light of that, I want to make you a proposition. I want you to come on as deputy sheriff.
And then Mayor Lewis tells Ron how much control Culhane has over the town.
If you're a businessman, I don't take you for a fool. But look, if you get your problem straight, you won't do it without the absence of interference from Culhane and his gun. Culhane could gun you down in cold blood and nothing to be done about it. He get witnesses live for him in the court. He get a hand-picked jury. He got this town by his, he just controls this town.
And then the scene ends thanking Mayor Lewis while we get this awesome shot of this awesome fucking stone big cat. So we cut to Ron driving down the road. They get Ron out of the car. Culhane tells Ron to get his hands up, and Ron puts his hands up fucking awkwardly and great.
Okay, Sloan, out of your car. All right, Sloan, get your hands up.
Fucking great. And then they kick him in the dick and pistol whip him. They pick him up, fucking throw his glasses away, and then whoop his fucking ass. And then they string him up to more spaghetti western music. While Sheriff Sausage is racing to location. So Sheriff Sausage finally gets there, runs in, and fucking shoots Ron down. And then, of course, Good, Bad, and Ugly. Wow, 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 well, well, wow. And then we cut straight into Mayor Lewis reacting to Ron being all fucked up.
Wow, man. What in the world happened to you?
Man, with that reaction, he must be pretty fucked up. So Ron walks in, and this is how fucked up he is. 4 goddamn Band-Aids. All that ass whooping, and he got 4 fucking Band-Aids. That's fucking it. So after his ass whooping, Ron decides that he's gonna take the fucking job.
I thought it over. I decided to take the job.
And then Mayor Lewis says, oh, I wish you would have came to us sooner. I'm sorry you had to go through this, but I'll definitely have Sheriff Sausage get you on the fucking gun range soon.
Surely hate you had to pay such a price before you come to grips with the situation. But nevertheless, I will have the sheriff to start working with you on the range as soon as you're feeling a little better.
And I can take these off now because that was the last eyebrow that you will see Ron Koontz fucked up. Just that scene. That's it. His injuries did not last very fucking long. So, as I was saying about going to the gun range, let's go to the fucking gun range. Oh shit, I guess I should say, before we go to the fucking gun range, first, we have to see Ron pulling his gun out of the fucking drawer and looking all cool as fuck while doing it. And of course, there's the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly music over top of it, but fuck it, I ain't fucking playing it. So anyway, moving on from that, we're now moving to the gun range, where Sheriff Sausage is in a sausage-tight fucking shirt again, talking to Ron about guns and whatnot.
With this thing, you don't have to be a perfect shot. Just aim and shoot it. shoot to kill.
And then Ron bitches for some reason. I thought he was all pro-gun, but he bitches about, like, you know, what kind of justice is this and whatever. Here's this.
Just what kind of justice is this? When a man's got a problem, he just takes out a gun and starts shooting. This is no more than a mockery to the laws that are here for our protection.
As you can see, this movie's really starting to take its fucking toll again. Why? Why the fuck do I do this to myself? I guess for all you Koontz lovers out there, because if I'm not gonna do it, who the fuck is? So whatever, Ron's cool with it now, and he asks the Sheriff Sausage if he could use his own gun.
Sheriff, can I use my own gun?
Sure you can.
And then he pulls it out all badass-like and like, pow, 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 pow. Man, look at that fucking target, man. Pretty good grouping, Ron. Ex-Congressman Ron. And over top of that, we get the great music sting again. And then the Sheriff Sausage asks him where he learned to fucking shoot like that.
Hey, where'd you learn to shoot like that?
And Ron mumbles a response of some sort.
It's a recreation project. I do it in the spare time.
So we cut to some dude getting out of his truck and calling out Culhane.
Okay, Culhane, come on.
Culhane comes out with his fucking awesome fucking blue tie-dyed shirt. Dude tells him to pull his gun.
I'll give you a better chance you did, my friend. Go for your gun.
So Culhane shoots the fuck out of him. Of course he fucking does. And then we get a music sting, which I guarantee is from another fucking movie. So since Culhane has committed another fucking murder in broad fucking daylight in public, he got arrested again, but Lawyer Vernon, you know, being the dirty fuck that he is giving out a list to the jurors to some henchman of some sort, and he wants them to take care of it. Well, first, he describes the foreman of the fucking jury, Chubb something or other.
Mr. Chubb Cross. You won't have no problem recognizing him. He stands about 6 foot, weighs a little over 200 pounds with long red hair.
Yeah, that's pretty unmissable. So anyway, blah.
We'll see if you can't convince Mr. Cross to see things our way. Okay?
And then blah blah fucking blah, we cut to Lewis and Drew bitching about Culhane and the jury and blah 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 fucking blah.
What kind of courtroom you running? This is the third time this man been trying to lose.
Go on, man. I know you got a complaint and you got a right, but it's nothing I can do about it.
All right, I got a complaint. What's the problem?
He has plenty of witnesses, and I don't know that the jury is involved.
Well, this is just a mockery of justice.
I know this, but until he makes a mistake, my hands are tied.
Okay, but I promise you one thing. He's going to get caught if he continues his association with these atrocities.
We move on to the Black Horse Saloon or whatever the fuck, right? And these motherfuckers are building a beer can tower. And then it oddly cuts to construction equipment for some fucking reason. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. So blah blah fucking blah. We cut to Culhane and Vernon with another super wide tie on, sitting there talking about ex-Congressman Ron Koontz is now deputy and whatnot.
Dave Sloan's made deputy now, and I have a feeling he's going to be causing us a lot of trouble. He's been sticking his nose around town in our business.
Say you can put one of the boys on him. If there's any problem, I'll take care of it when I get back.
You know what? There's a pretty good part coming up here in a minute, so you know what? I feel like doing another intermission right now, so we'll be right back.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
On sale at our concession stand, try the perfect refreshment. Chili Dilly, a delicious pickle treat that's spiced just right for every bite. Economical, too. There's no waste. You eat every bit of the juicy goodness of Chili Dilly. How about trying one right now? Chili Dilly, on sale at our concession stand. You'll love 'em.
So we're back from intermission. So let's just hop straight fucking into this, alright? Because this scene's pretty fucking amazing. So this couple is walking into this convenience store when they accidentally bump into this fucking dude or whatever.
Which way you going, man?
Hey, man, I didn't see you.
Hey, you bumped right into me.
Sorry, man, I didn't see
You ain't got any manners or something?
Man, I'm sorry. I didn't see you.
Well, you just better watch yourself next time.
Okay, man, I'm sorry.
They think it's all over and go inside. But of course, these two dickbags have other plans.
No, we'll get him when he comes out, man.
Okay, let's wait on him.
So they walk outside, and the two dickbags confront dude.
Hey, man, I told you. Sorry about it.
You ran right into me coming out of the
I
store.
didn't see you, man. I was talking.
Hey, nobody pushes me.
Hey, exactly.
Nobody pushes me, man. You got that?
Trouble, man.
Looks like I need...
So he throws them around, and then dude's like, whoa, let's just talk about this.
Hey, man, I didn't mean to bump into you. I don't want no trouble.
Hey, man, you pushed me.
Get it, man.
Hey, that was an accident,
Hey,
man. Don't let him talk his way out of it.
Hey, I told you I didn't mean it. I don't want to fight.
Talk your way out of it.
And then dude kicks him in the dick and punches him. Okay, let's see that again, but slower, because let's just pay attention to this, okay? And then this dude hops off the steps to come check on dude, and...
Thank you for his leg.
Man, he asked for it.
Yeah, but he shouldn't have broke his leg, man, I swear.
And that, well, we slowed down, broke his leg, I guess. So the two dudes are fighting, and their voices sound like fucking chipmunks for some reason.
Hey, he's bigger than me, man.
Size don't make any difference.
Well, he asked for everything he got, man. He shouldn't have hit me.
I see you know a little bit of karate in it. Size, I mean, you're a disgrace to me.
Hey, I took it to learn to take care of myself. I just took care of myself, man.
Right, man.
Hey, I can mess you up, too.
I did not do this. I swear to God, I did not do this. And then football jersey douche tries punching the other guy whenever the other guy kicks and punches him. So let's slow that down again and let's look at that. That was a chest punch and a stomach kick, right? Let's see it one more fucking time. And then football jersey's friends checks on him and says this.
I thank you for his neck.
He broke his fucking neck. He broke his fucking neck by punching him in the chest and kicking him in the fucking stomach. But dude's in a whole bunch of trouble because he's somebody's son.
You're in a whole lot of trouble. He's the DA's son.
I don't fucking know who because the sound went all bleh. So who fucking knows? He's somebody's fucking son. But anyway, moving on from that. So blah blah fucking blah. Ron goes to interview the dude that accidentally broke dude's fucking neck. But of course Ron's got his leather headband on and they just talk about how, you know, they talk about the incident some.
I stepped in to help this guy who was getting his butt kicked by some dude who thought he knew karate. And in the process I broke his neck.
Oh, no. That sounds like an awful stiff penalty. I mean, after all, if what you say is true, this looks like a simple case of self-defense.
And Ron tells him, hey, if you testify for us, we might be able to help get you out of here, all that fucking bullshit.
If you would be willing to go back and testify to us, we might be able to help.
Okay, if you think that you can get me out of here, then I'm willing to cooperate with you any way I possibly can.
So moving on from that, we cut to lawyer Vernon being a dickhead again and basically calling a hit out on Congressman Ron Koontz, ex-Congressman Ron Koontz.
Oh, have you got that new motor in that old beat-up 58 Ford pickup? That old green one? You have? Well, listen, I need you to do a little favor for me. What I want you to do is arrange a little accident for this Dave Sloan character. I know you've been seeing him snooping around town. Now that he's made deputy, he's stirring up a lot of trouble for us.
They talk more about the plan.
Well, I got information that he'll be returning from the Hillcrest. He's been sticking his nose in our business, and if he's not put out of the way, he's going to cost us a lot of trouble. Now, I know you're the best driver in the county. What I want you to do is do away with him on the roads. Don't let him near town alive. Is that understood?
And then Vernon basically blackmails the fucking dude here.
Now look, I'm not forcing you to do a thing. The decision is entirely yours. But just remember that you're facing a few charges coming up in court, and without my help, you'll swing. Now the decision's yours.
He's like, well, you got some charges, and without my help, you'll swing. But you're still a fucking new lawyer. You fucking said it. You said what fucking ever. I can't fucking start doing this. We're almost done. I don't fucking know. I'm losing all track of fucking time. I've been up here for way too fucking long. So anyway, moving on. So we cut to Ron driving down the road where the accident is about to take place. So Ron's passing this truck. The truck won't let him fucking over. And they just keep driving and fucking driving and fucking driving for fucking ever. Until Ron says this.
Okay, boy, get that piece of junk out of my way! I mean, no oncoming traffic!
Dude, old school Ron is the way to fucking go, man. Ron with enthusiasm is the way to fucking go, because now Ron is a chore. I mean, this is a fucking chore, but it's a whole different kind of fucking chore. So anyway, moving on. And then Ron fucking threatens him with a gun.
Okay, boy. It looks like we had some failure to communicate.
And of course, he had to rip off Cool Hand fucking Luke again. I mean, I love Cool Hand Luke. Cool Hand Luke's fucking awesome, but stop stealing the line. Actually, what am I fucking saying? Steal the line all you fucking want. I don't fucking care. And there's another truck coming the other way, but it just cuts to Ron sitting in his living room on his ugly ass fucking couch. When he gets a knock at the door, and it's Jeffrey Dahmer glasses. And then fucking Jeffrey Dahmer glasses notices that Ron's down and out.
Leonard, have a seat. Dave, you look down and out. What's the matter?
And then Ron goes into the story about how one of Cal Haynes' men tried to kill him.
Yes. One of Cole Haynes' men tried to do away with you on the highway this evening. Is that right? What happened?
I do love how Ron just keep me, face fucking holding a lot. And you know what's great is, right? As Ron's fucking talking, he's telling us what we just fucking saw.
When I was returning from Hillcrest, I ran up on an old pickup truck traveling at a low rate of speed. When I attempted to pass, he speeded up and refused to let me by.
And then he's still fucking telling us what we just fucking saw 30 fucking seconds ago.
Then, I attempted to get back in my lane, but he used the bed of his truck to prevent me from getting in.
And then, Jeffrey Dahmer glasses is kind of like, what, your fucking car couldn't get by an old fucking pickup truck?
You mean to tell me that you didn't have enough power to get by an old pickup truck?
And Ron, touching his face, says, that's right.
That's right. I don't know what he had under that hood, but I just didn't have the power to get around.
And I think of Jeremy Clarkson. Power! Power! And then Ron said he had to take violent action to avoid a head-on collision.
I had to take violent action in order to prevent a head-on collision.
I'm really broken up about it.
I'm rather shaken up about it.
Fucking great. Mwah! And then Jeffrey Dahmer glasses says he was in the state capitol and he found out some very, very important information.
Dave, I hate to tell you this at this time, but I've just got back from the state capitol. I have some very important information.
So blah blah fucking blah. Ron and Mayor Lewis are having a meeting where Ron reveals who the traitor is here.
You've been set up. Your old friend, Judge Hasty, was planted here by Cole Haynes.
Holy shit, it was Drew the whole fucking time. Drew was planted by Cal Haynes. Holy fucking shit. What a twist. Blah, 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 more dialogue.
Mr. Sloan, you gotta be mistaken. If that's the case, then why would he have me to run for mayor?
This is the situation. You're an honest man with a good education, but you have no political influence whatsoever. Cole Haynes knows this, and so does Judge Hasty.
Blah, 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 more fucking dialogue.
Is Cole Haynes really that big of a man?
He is bigger than you think. He's trying to seize all the land in this area. If he succeeds, he could be
a big man.
How's that?
The government is hoping to buy land in this area for a missile base. If Culhane succeeds in controlling the land, he plans to sell to them. He could possibly be a billionaire.
Blah, blah, blah. Fucking goddamn Mayor Lewis has some goddamn enthusiastic fucking speech. Rah.
I might not have any political influence, but I do have morals and principles. And I believe in right and wrong. And I believe in a man standing up for what he believes in. That's what this country is founded upon.
So we cut to the tavern, and the crowd is all rowdy as fuck. When Ron comes busting in, headband and gun fucking everywhere. And then Ron starts fucking reading out the charges.
We have a list of charges as long as my arm. I'll start with arson. I can go on and on.
And then he says this.
I'll just marching on out the door and out to the car, and I'll read you the rights when you get there.
Can you wait to read the rights until after you get to the police station? I'm not sure shit works that fucking way. But whatever. Moving on. Oh yeah, and you would think, Ron is going to put all of these dudes in his car. How is there enough room? Well, Ron explains how there's enough room.
And don't worry, we're going to have enough room if I have to put you in the trunk.
And then see Captain, he ain't down with this, so he says this.
Then we leave when we get ready.
And then Ron says, you'll leave now, big boy.
You'll leave right now, big boy, or the lead is going to fly.
Oh, dude, I love that after the lead is going to fly line. Actually, let's check that out again. Dude, he makes the greatest fucking faces in this fucking movie. So fucking much. Let's see it one more fucking time. And of course, the bad guys, they of course see it Ron's way. Who fucking wouldn't?
I thought you'd see it my way. Now let's just march on out the door.
So we cut to Sheriff Sausage walking out of this little grocery store in a tank top, carrying what I would assume to be a 6-pack of beer and a ham sandwich. But he gets in his car and drives down the fucking road. And then he just fucking pulls over, gets out of his car, and arrests an old man for smuggling firearms.
Mister, get your hands up. You're under arrest for smuggling illegal firearms.
We've never seen that old man before. We don't know who that old man is. You think, did he really smuggle firearms, or is he just some random old-ass man standing in the middle of fucking nowhere on the side of a dirt fucking road by himself? Yeah, I'm sure he's smuggling illegal weapons. Moving on. And then we cut to Culhane and Lawyer Vernon with his wide-ass fucking tie, and they're having a fucking meeting about how shit's all going to shit. Like, a lot of their people are dead or in jail.
Since you've been out of town, 3 of our men's been killed, and 6 has been arrested and put in jail. Now, if these men stand trial, we can be in some serious trouble.
No excuse for it. These men are well paid and they should be able to do the job. Now, that's what seems to be the problem.
And that it's all Dave Sloan's fucking fault.
Dave Sloan, before he come into town, things is rolling smooth. So far, the boys have failed to put him in his place.
And then Culhane says if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself.
If you want anything done right, you're going to have to do it yourself. I'm going to put this tin-horn deputy where he belongs, about 6 foot in the ground.
And Vernon's all thankful that Culhane and him are on the same fucking page.
Culhane, I'm glad you see things our way. Things are getting a little hot in court right now. Let me talk with Mr. Sloan, and if we can't get him seeing things our way, we'll do it your way.
So we cut from that to Ron reading a paper on the church steps. I don't know where the fuck he's at. It doesn't fucking matter. When Vernon and his fucking massive tie comes up and just starts giving fucking Ron shit, saying, Culhane's back. He heard about what's happened. And if you let these people go, we'll let you off. And we'll hear.
Long, I just stopped by to warn you. Culhane's found out about the death of 3 of his men and about the other 6 arrests. Now, if you'd just be kind enough to let these men go, we might just let this thing slide for now.
Now look, Jasper, that's not for me to decide. These men are scheduled to stand trial next week, and will be the people's decision whether or not they're to be set free. Not mine.
And then Vernon starts spouting off all the crazy shit fucking ex-congressman Ron Koontz has done since he's been in town.
Now look, Sloan, ever since you come to town, you've been spouting off the mouth, swinging bottles around in local bars. Now ain't you tough?
And then fucking threatens him. Well, threatens him with Calhoun here.
Tell you something, big boy. You better know how to use that gun, or Culhane's gonna shut that big mouth of yours once and for all.
And then Lawyer Vernon and his massive tie remind ex-congressman Ron fucking Koontz that the sheriff and the fucking mayor are tied up in court somewhere, and that Ron Koontz is left in town alone. That's all that's in town is mayor and fucking sheriff sausage. What the flying fuck?
You know that Sheriff Clayton and Mayor Hargrave are tied up in court in the following counties. This leaves you in town alone.
And then Vernon, being the dick that he is, says if Ron asks for help from any fucking civilian, fucking they're gonna kill everybody.
And if you as much as ask one citizen to help you, Culhane will bring his hard killers in, and it'll be no more than a slaughter in the...
And then Lawyer Vernon and his fucking tie end the conversation by saying he wants to go to the florist.
Deputy Sloan, I hate to rush off, but I ought to stop by the florist.
And Ron asks why here.
Ever four.
Flyers for your grave. I believe in showing a little respect for our town officers.
Damn, dude, that was hardcore fucking Vernon in your tie. Holy fucking hell, dude. I think that has to be the best line Ron Koontz has ever written. I have a feeling it came from somewhere else, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Great fucking line. Great. So we cut to Ron fucking with his gun in an office or fucking something, and then we get some visual gibberish of outside, and then Calhoun calls out Sloan to the cameraman here.
Okay, Sloan, come on out.
Ron's in a fucking office somewhere. He's not outside. How's he gonna hear this? And then we get shots of the fucking courthouse, and Ron comes out the fucking doors. So Ron heard Calhoun calling him out from 10 blocks away? Something? But anyway, Ron pulls out his gun and starts walking, and it is fucking great. Mwah. Fucking amazing. And he keeps walking. And he keeps walking. And he keeps walking for what feels like 10 fucking blocks. So really, how the fuck did he hear Calhoun call him the fuck out from 10 blocks the fuck away? And holy fuck, he's still goddamn walking. And I guess I should have fucking said that the music is, of course, goddamn the good, the bad, and the ugly. Of course it is. Na-na-na-na-na. Well, but anyway, moving on. So finally, Ron arrives at Calhoun after what feels like 5 fucking minutes of walking. And Calhoun says this.
We're going to shoot each other in the head, or we're going to draw for it?
Hey, Culhane, I'll lower my gun as you lower yours. Not before.
But it is fucking great how awkwardly Ron lowers his fucking gun. And of course, because Calhoun's a fucking dick, he draws while Ron puts his gun down. And Ron, being the badass that he fucking is, shoots him with what sounds like a laser gun or something?
So long, Sloan.
I know, it wasn't a laser gun, it was just some shitty effect. And then Ron puts his gun down, awkward as fuck again, and we see Calhoun's dead fucking body. And then we see the crowd from the parade earlier, but I guess they're supposed to be there and seeing all this, I guess. And then Ron starts preaching to said crowd that's not fucking there.
We want to stop such obscene violence as this. We've got to put these criminals in their place in a court of law.
And then Ron talks about how he has Calhoun's men in jail and how we could use the judicial system, blah, blah, fucking blah.
Now, I've got 6 of Culhane's men locked up in jail, and we got enough evidence to get these men out of our way for good if we want to use our judicial system.
I'm pretty sure judicial system is not a fucking word. And then Ron talks about their fucking choice.
Our decision.
whether we need to fight these men in the court of law or turn them loose and fight them in the street. I hope we make the right.
And then Mayor Lewis calls out Drew about his fucking bullshit with Calhoun.
I know why you asked me to run for mayor. But look, let me tell you something. This time you picked the wrong man. You picked the wrong man when you picked Louis Hargrave to put him in a spot like this. I haven't the slightest idea of what you're talking about. You can come on off of it, Drew. I know you've been working with Carl Hain. And the matter of fact is, we got enough information to make charges stick this time. Make them stick in your courtroom.
And then Mayor Lewis is disappointed in Drew.
Drew, you really shattered my image of you. I'm thoroughly disappointed in you. I've always known you to be an ambitious man, but I never in my life thought you'd go this far.
And then Mayor Lewis gives Drew the option to turn himself in to the jail at 5 p.m. or they're going to send the sheriff after him, basically.
Now I'm going to make you a proposition. To save you the embarrassment for riding downtown in the cruiser, I want you to report to the jail at 5 o'clock this afternoon. In the event that you don't report to the jail at 5 o'clock this afternoon, I'm going to send the sheriff out to have you apprehended.
So we get breaking news from the news waitress here.
We interrupt this program for a special news bulletin. The citizens of Willoughby regained control of their land by a victory in court today. Judge Bruce Hasty and Lawyer Jasper, along with other members of the Culhane gang, were found guilty of illegal practice and were found guilty in the first degree. Mayor Hargrave ruled this a victory for law and order.
And then she goes to her shift at the Waffle Hut. So anyway, moving on from that. And then Mayor Lewis and his family talk about Sloan, you know, ex-Congressman Ron Koontz, about how he left town and all that kind of fucking shit.
Yeah, he went on and left town. I had Leonard to drop him off at the airport. You know, I told you I saw some good in old Sloan. I could tell that when he was down in the bar standing those hoodlums off that day. I'm just glad the good in Sloan finally came out, because I couldn't have stood too much more of that bad.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I tell you.
Ron and Jeffrey Dahmer glasses have their goodbyes.
Hi, from Mayor Hargrave and the citizens of Willoughby, I want to thank you for an outstanding job. Thank you, I appreciate it. All right.
Ron walks to his plane, and of course the music's going. He taxis and the music's still going. And the plane takes off and the music's still going. And then, like some of Ron Koontz's movies, it abruptly ends with a film burp. That's it. That is the modern Gunfighter. And it's a pretty good fucking time. Of any Ron Koontz movies, the 3 that I have done for this Reincarnation thing, I would highly recommend for people trying to actually get into Koontz movies to watch for themselves. Those 3 are the 3 to fucking watch. After that, but we'll maybe get into more. We might not for a little bit. I don't know, because, you know, things are still up in the air with my job and everything else, and I was thinking, I think I gotta take a break from these because these are fucking rough. I was thinking about doing a couple more gutters ad nauseum reaction blah blah fucking blah shit, whatever, that doesn't matter. But yeah, stick around. We'll always have our Tuesday and Wednesday shows and whatever extra I've been coming up with for now, so we'll see you later. It's like, fucking seriously, dude.
You've gunned the man down in cold blood on his own property. I'm new in the business. I've never had...
Seriously, fuck you. Do you do this every fucking time I film a Koontz one on fucking purpose? Do you somehow know that I'm doing a fucking Koontz movie and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go take care of their grass right fucking now? I knew I should have done this at like 3 o'clock this morning. I fucking knew it. And then we cut to an establishing shot, and then we cut to an establishing shot, and then we cut to this establishing... Fuck you.
Have one witness or any jury with enough backbone to make not one charge stick. When this hits news, you'll be the laughing stock of the county. You mean the laughing stock of the county again? You've already made me the laughing stock of the county one time, and I don't plan for that to happen anymore.